Sociology as a subject is extremely vast, but sociology as an optional of UPSC has a very limited syllabus. So as a result, you will never face a problem of dearth of resources in this optional. Rather, sometimes you will face a problem of excessive resources and choosing out the relevant material from those ocean of resources in this optional. The solution to this problem is that you should stick to the syllabus. Syllabus आप सभी को याद होना चाहिए. There are 10 topics in each paper and you should remember each and every topic and each and every subtopic in that syllabus. This will help you to take out the material, to select the material from the resources which is relevant for this exam. This will also help you to select the material relevant for the exam from the newspapers as well. The newspaper, the editorials that you read have a lot of material that has to be written in the sociology paper. So once you remember the syllabus, then you will be able to select out the material which will be helpful in the exam. So stick to the syllabus, and second thing is do complete the syllabus. You will have to do 5 questions out of 8 in the sociology paper, but this doesn't mean that you can leave any of the topics in the given in the syllabus, because many times what the examiner does is he mixes the topics and make a question. So in that case you will be stuck. So do please complete the syllabus, whether you will have to do 5 questions or 8 questions, whatever. So you will have to complete the syllabus. The second thing is about answer writing. See, answer writing in sociology has to be in an explanatory form rather than a factual form. You cannot bombard the examiner with the facts, the thinkers, the theory, etc. Because the person who is checking your paper has been reading sociology from last 25 years. So when he is a subject expert, you cannot impress a subject expert with the theories and facts given in the books. But you can impress him with your understanding, with your explanation, with your application of the theories into the real life situations. So whenever you are trying to write an answer, be it a very simple theory for, let's say, historical materialism of Karl Marx, try to explain it in the paper as if you are explaining it to an 8th standard child. So do not write only factual things in the exam. While you are writing an answer, try to build up a narrative in that answer. How to do that? You will have to put in your viewpoints in the answer first of all, and then you will have to get support of the thinkers and the studies and theories for your viewpoints. It should not be the other way around, that you write the thinkers, that Durkheim ye kehta hai, Karl Marx ye kehta hai, Max Weber ye kehta hai. That all is okay, but where is your viewpoints? So the answer should have your viewpoints supported by a thinker or by a study. So that's the way how do you write an answer, explanatory answer with your viewpoints. Thirdly, when you are choosing the questions, you will have to do 5 questions out of 8, as I said earlier. So when you are choosing the questions, please do choose the questions very intelligently. And if you take my advice, try to attempt the questions which are new, which are not to be found in any of the books in the sociology. For example, this year there was a question on #MeToo. In none of the books of the sociology you are going to find a material for #MeToo. It's completely new, and it gives you an arena to give your ideas, to give your innovation and your viewpoints over the topic. If you write a question which is already been asked many times, which is a theoretical question, which is there in every book, for example, Durkheim's theory on religion, then the examiner has been reading the answer to that question for the last 30 years. उन्होंने ग्रेजुएशन में भी पढ़ा था, पोस्ट ग्रेजुएशन में भी पढ़ा, लास्ट 25 साल से पढ़ा भी रहे हैं. सो यू कैन नॉट राइट समथिंग टू इम्प्रेस हिम. तुम अलग से कोई ऐसी चीज़ नहीं लिख सकते जिससे वो इम्प्रेस हो जाए. बट फॉर #MeToo इट्स अ न्यू थिंग फॉर हिम एज वेल एंड न्यू थिंग फॉर यू एज वेल. तो उनको पढ़ने में इंटरेस्ट आएगा. ही विल बी इंटरेस्टेड इन लुकिंग इनटू योर आंसर एंड योर व्यू पॉइंट्स. तो ट्राई टू अटेम्प्ट द क्वेश्चंस which are dynamic in nature, where you can give your viewpoints and where you do not need theory only. Theory in any case you will need with your viewpoints, but only theoretical questions attempt करने की कम कोशिश करना. Then another important thing is that do attempt all the questions. See, sociology is not mathematics. It has a huge gray area. Nothing is right or wrong in sociology. So whenever you are writing an answer in sociology, you support your answer, you write your viewpoints and support your answer with some thinkers, then it will be a correct answer. Nobody can give you a 0 if you write an answer in sociology, because everything is to a certain extent correct in this subject. So do attempt all the questions. Never think that you cannot answer the question, the particular question, and leave it blank. So all the questions are to be attempted. Even if the examiner is going to give you 2 or 3 marks, in both the papers it will get you at least 10 marks extra, and in an exam where there is a competition, cutthroat competition for a single mark, 10 marks are going to create a huge difference. So do attempt all the questions. Now coming up to the resources part, although the resources and the book list is different for all the people, all the aspirants have a different book list, but there are certain things which you need to keep in mind. First of all, you need not read any book from cover to cover. No Harlambos, no Ritzer is to be read from cover to cover. Just take out the part which is relevant for the exam and read that part only, because syllabus जो है बहुत limited है, and you have limited time as well. We need not do any PhD or we need not do any research on sociology. Our only aim is to get score in the exam and pass the exam. So do not read any book cover to cover, first thing. Second thing, in the paper 2, which is a very dynamic paper, you will find a problem of getting resources. So while studying the paper 2, try to connect the topics in paper 2 with the newspaper readings. See, there are many topics like caste, there are many topics like class in India, etc., which religion in India, political parties in India. You will find an ample material for those in the newspaper editorials. So try to connect those topics with a newspaper editorial and make your own notes. Particularly in the paper 2, there is a huge role to be played by the IGNOU notes. So IGNOU notes, both MA and BA are to be read by you as per the requirement of the syllabus. So read the IGNOU notes, take out the notes, make your notes from those PDF and those files, etc., and try to connect them with the topics. Because paper 2 mein you don't find a book like Harlambos or something where you can find the material directly. You will have to read IGNOU and find out the material for yourself. This was for paper 2. For paper 2, there was also thinkers in paper 2 as well. For those thinkers, you can refer to the material by any coaching institute, or you can go for Nagla. There is a book